All right, good morning. We are going to practice some more discount questions and some more sales tax questions. So you need to go pause the video and go over and get a calculator. All right, first question. First question is going to be a discount question. So you have a $40 item that is going to be 27% off. So we're going to take the price minus the price times the percent. Push some buttons. The video will pause and you type in your answer. Okay, so you should have pushed the buttons of 40 minus 40 times 0.27. 40 times 0.27 is $10.80. Final answer is $29.20. Okay, that was a warm-up. If you missed it, let's do a good job on number 2. Number 2 is going to be $120, 60% off. $120, 60% off. The video will pause. You're going to punch some buttons. You'll probably want your dry erase board. I should have said that already. You'll want your dry erase board or some paper and pencil. This is too much to try to do by yourselves. All right, so 120 minus 120 times 0.60. 120 minus 72, $48. So something that cost 120 would now just cost $48. All right, question 3. Question 3 is going to be $42.49, and it's going to be 15% off. $42.49 minus $42.49 times 0.15. $42.49 minus $6.37. It was 6.3735. This 3 is not big enough to round it up. Subtract, and we get $36.12. $36.12. All right, new question, number 4. Something is going to be $1,450, 20% off. $1,450 minus $1,450 times 0.20. $1,450 minus $290. Final answer is $1,160. All right, last question of discount. Last question for discount is going to be $600, 70% off. You should have gotten $180. $180. Okay, let's move on to sales tax questions. Sales tax questions. So, number 6 is going to be $22, 7% tax. It's the same procedure as this, except the minus sign will change to a plus sign. The minus sign will change to a plus sign. Otherwise, this is exactly the same question. So I'm going to take 22 plus 22 times 0.07. 22 times 0.07 is $1.54 in tax that we're adding to the $22. So I get $23.54. $23.54. Question 7. Question 7 is going to be $520 at 4.5% tax. $520 plus 520 times 0.045. Did you hop 2 places? It can't just be 4.5. We haven't hopped at all. So we have to hop one in front of the 4 and another add a 0. 0.045. 520 times 0.045 is $23.40 of tax, plus the $520 we already had for the item. So that's $543.40. All right, question 8. Question 8 is going to be $7,000, and it's going to be 6.5% tax. The last one was 4.5% tax. This one is 6.5% tax. The last one was 0.045. See if that helps you with 6.5% tax. $7,000 plus 7,000 times 0.065. Was that tricky? 6.5 could be written as 6.5. Now we hop 2 hops, it becomes that decimal. So 7,000 times 0.065, $455 in sales tax, plus the 7,000 we started with. I hope you typed in $7,455. Don't forget your $sign on all of these questions. Okay, number 9. Number 9 is going to be $750, and it's going to be 6.25% tax. Now, hint, last time we took 6.5 and we made it a decimal so that we could take the decimal and hop. Try that for this guy. Make it a decimal and then hop. 750 plus 750 times, this is 6.25, so now I have 0.0625. I'm going to write 750 plus $46.88, 88, because it was 46.875. The 5 neighbor is enough to round it up to 88 cents. Plus $750 is $796.88. All right, question 10. Let's do both sales tax and discount and sales tax. This will be the last question of the video. When you do both, figure out your discount first, then add the tax. So subtract the discount first, then add the tax. Okay, so let's have our question be $90, and it's going to be 25% off, and it's going to be 7% tax. Subtract the discount, use that answer to add on back on the tax. Okay, so I've been busy writing. I did 90 minus 90 times the percent. I got $22.50. I took that off of 90 and I got $67.50. Now I use $67.50 to do the tax, and it's a plus sign instead of a minus sign. 7% is 0.07. So $67.50 plus $4.73. It had a neighbor that made it round up. $4.73 plus $67.50. I think I did something wrong. Hold on. $67.50 plus $4.73 is $72.23. Were you successful? Okay, now that you've done these 10 questions, you may start on your homework.